Joining us now, our CBS News Political Director and anchor of Face the Nation, John Dickerson. John, when you look at these events of the last several weeks, there was Dallas, Orlando, Nice, the coup in Turkey. The world seems chaotic. How do you think that changes the dynamics of the conventions and the race for president?
Well, we're about to have 2 weeks of choreographed events made to make these candidates look presidential. But those events you mentioned, abroad and at home, have interrupted those scripts. And they are now presenting the candidates with actual presidential tests. The first is, what will they look like if they go into that briefing room as the president did today? Will they have the words for the moment? And that means, will they be able to give people some sense of direction, some sense of controlling the chaos when they think the culture is tearing? And then beyond words, do they have a deeper understanding of these issues? Do they have some vision and a mindset and the emotional balance to carry out whatever their plans are? Presidents often complain when they're in the White House that they don't have control over events. And now these candidates, before 2 pre-programmed weeks, are getting some taste of what that's like.
It's impossible to handicap these things, but does chaos on the world stage benefit one campaign over another?
Well, it really depends on how they react. The tension in the system is that both candidates are trying to disqualify the other, which means in an anxious time, when people are anxious, each candidate is saying, you should be more anxious if my opponent gets elected, which means at a time when everybody is already pretty jittery, the campaign might make them more so.
The insight of John Dickerson, our CBS News Political Director, who will be with us for the coverage all week long. John, thanks very much. CBS News live coverage of the Republican National Convention will begin tomorrow on the CBS Evening News, and we'll have an hour-long primetime special each evening at 10 Eastern Time, 9 Central. That is 7 in the West, and of course there will be extensive coverage every morning on CBS This Morning.